What is global economic crisis? Global economic crisis is a worldwide period of economic difficulty experienced by markets and consumers. In 1957, Malaysia has successfully diversified its economy from one that was initially agriculture and commodity based to one that now plays host to robust manufacturing and service sectors, which has propelled the country to become a leading exporter of electrical appliances, electronic parts, and components. Income inequality in Malaysia remains high relative to other East Asian countries but is gradually declining, while income growth for the bottom 40 has outpaced the top 60 over much of the last decade. The absolute gap across income groups has increased, contributing to widespread perceptions of the poor being left behind.
There are three causes of current global economic crisis on Malaysia. First, strong demand pressure. The pressure, which is from increased investment and consumption, have raised external current account deficit and put pressure on domestic price. Second, rising current account deficit. The deficit in the current account corresponds to the saving investment gap. Malaysia ran into current account deficit problem because of its high investment rate. Third, the economy grows above the potential output. The level of output is known as the potential output, and it is one of the important factors that central banks consider in formulating monetary policy to achieve their mandates.
There are four impacts through Malaysian economy. First, Malaysia's growth declined due to the Asian financial crisis, which originated from Thailand. American banks and the financial institutions in the West have reduced their international business. Therefore, funds flowing into Malaysia feel threatening. Next, Malaysia's banking system is on the reach of U.S. subprime loans for domestic banks. The overall domestic economic activity has slowed down, including the number of loans for the country. Not that only, the foreign exchange rate also have been affected as the capital outflows have displaced the price of ringgit Malaysia. Lastly, Malaysia has been suffering capital flight in the second quarter of 2008. Malaysia was one of the countries affected by the outflow of security investment in 2008.
The government set up 4 strategies in order to overcome the impact of current global crisis on Malaysia's economy. First, by announcing Economic Stimulus Package or ESP. ESP 1 was spent on infrastructure, while ESP 2 was directed to assist private sectors as bank guarantee for SMEs. Second, by supporting economic recovery and enhancing competitiveness. Several policy announcements have been made to ensure economic growth in a long run. Third, by introducing social safety nets, which is to mitigate the social impact of structural adjustment on specific low-income groups, and also to serve 3 objectives. First, to alleviate poverty. Second, make adjustment programs more politically acceptable. And third, undertake institutional reforms. Fourth, by setting up Equity Nasional Berhad, which is a private equity fund for Bumiputras to participate effectively.
As a conclusion, the impact of the current global crisis on the Malaysian financial sector has remained well contained. Underpinned by the strength of the financial system, the current global crisis has focused on preemptive measures to ensure continued access to financing and to preserve confidence in the financial system. The crisis requires a rebalancing of strategies and consideration of policies that could change the structure of the economy. There are benefits and also dangers when Malaysia's economy becomes more integrated into the world trade and financial system. The important future of this crisis is that Malaysia's Asian countries have prepared their countries, companies, and household balance sheet after AFC. The structural weakness facing by Malaysia is its continued fiscal deficit since the AFC.
After the removal of broadband subsidies, what measure did the government take? The answer is that following the removal of broadband subsidies, the government has gradually moved toward more targeted measures to support the poor and vulnerable, mainly in the form of cash transfer to low-income households.
Why Malaysia economy has strong demand pressure? Because the deficit has risen quickly from 4% of GDP in 1992 to 1993 to over 8% of GDP in the past year.
How to increase the Malaysian economy from reduce the impact of current financial crisis? The answer is the purchase domestic product and increase local promotional activity to achieve the goal of promoting domestic economic growth.
How effective are the economic stimulus package towards Malaysia's economy? Although Malaysia's economic fundamentals remain strong, the country was still impacted by the global downturn. With the economic stimulus package injected, the economic growth continued. Government spending policies influenced broad macroeconomic conditions. By focusing on domestic demand and related economic activities, the government saved the economy since the country's trading partners were in great recession. The economic stimulus package was a right move. However, the implementation of the economic stimulus package demands efficiency to achieve effectiveness.
What are the advantages of economic integration? The answer is, the advantage of economic integration fall into three categories, which is trade benefits, employment, and political cooperation. More specifically, economic integration typically leads to a reduction in the cost of trade, improved availability of goods and services and a wider selection of them, and gains in efficiency that lead to greater purchasing power. Employment opportunities tend to improve because trade liberalization leads to market expansion, technology sharing, and cross-border investment. Political cooperation among countries also can improve because of stronger economic ties, which provide an incentive to resolve conflicts peacefully and lead to greater stability. For more information about our topic, contact our group members through the email given below. Thank you.